Hello everyone, welcome to the next lab. The link to this lab is given in the description below. Once you click on that link, you will reach this landing page and you'll see the list of challenges in this lab. Let's try solving the first question, that is hungry monkeys. The problem statement here is, N monkeys are sitting on the branches of a huge tree. As travelers offer bananas and peanuts, the monkeys jump down the tree. Every monkey can eat B bananas or P peanuts. If total I number of bananas and J number of peanuts are offered by travelers, calculate the number of monkeys left hungry. At a time, one monkey gets down and finishes eating and goes to the other side of the road. A monkey can either eat B bananas or P peanuts. If less than B bananas and less than P peanuts are left on the ground, the monkey who eats last will eat them all. Write code to take inputs N, B, P, I, J and return the number of monkeys left hungry, where N is the total number of monkeys, B is the number of bananas eaten by a single monkey. The last monkey could get less than B bananas also. P is the number of peanuts eaten by a single monkey. The last monkey who gets down can get less than P peanuts. I is the total number of bananas, J is the total number of peanuts. All inputs must be positive. If any of the input is not positive, display invalid input. The input format is, we have 5 integers given in a single line, and in the output we have to write a single integer which represents the number of monkeys left hungry. Let's understand the first test case. We are given test case as 20, 2, 3, 12, 12. So the test case we have is 20, 2, 3, 12 and 12. The first input is N, that is the number of monkeys. Next we have B number of bananas, the bananas which are eaten by a single monkey. Next we have P number of peanuts, the peanuts which a single monkey eats. These are the total number of bananas and these are the total number of peanuts. If I have 12 bananas and each monkey eats 2 bananas, how many monkeys can eat bananas? 6 monkeys. So if I do 12 divided by 2, I will get 6 monkeys. Next I have 12 number of peanuts. Each monkey eats 3 peanuts. So how many monkeys can eat peanuts? 4 monkeys. So 12 by 3, I have 4 monkeys here. So now if I divide 12 by 2, it will equally get divided. No bananas will be left. So 0 bananas are left in this case. Similarly, when I divide 12 by 3, no remainder is left. So 0 peanuts are left. So all the food is finished. So 6 plus 4, 10 monkeys have eaten. In total we had 20 monkeys. So hungry monkeys are 20 minus 10, they are 10. Monkeys are left hungry. So the output in this case will be 10. Let's see the next sample input. In the next test case we have 15, 3, 4, 14 and 17. So this is the total number of monkeys, this is the number of bananas which a single monkey eats, this is the number of peanuts a single monkey eats, this is the total number of bananas and this is the total number of peanuts. So we have 14 bananas in total and every monkey eats 3 bananas. So how many monkeys can eat bananas? If I divide 14 by 3, I'll get 4. So 4 monkeys can eat bananas. If a monkey eats 3 bananas and there are 4 monkeys, how many bananas will be consumed? 12 bananas. So 2 bananas will remain. How will I calculate the remaining bananas? We'll use modulo sign for that. So if I divide 14 by 3 and calculate the remainder, I'll get 2 bananas are left. Similarly, I have 17 peanuts in total and every monkey eats 4 peanuts. So if I divide 17 by 4, I will get 4 monkeys here also. And how many peanuts will remain? 17 mod 4. 1 peanut will be left. So now in this case you can see we have less than B bananas left and less than P peanuts left. So in this case one more monkey can eat all the remaining things. So the last monkey can eat 2 bananas as well as 1 peanut. So one more monkey can eat. So how many monkeys got food? 4 plus 4 plus 1. So 9 monkeys were able to eat the food. In total we had 15 monkeys. So how many hungry monkeys were left? 6 monkeys were left hungry. Let us now try coding this. So here util package is already imported. We'll start by making the scanner class object. Scanner SC is equals to new scanner system.in. Next we have to take 5 integers as input. So the first input is n, that is equal to sc.nextInt. So we can just copy paste this line 5 times. So the second input is for number of bananas, next is for number of peanuts, and last is for total number of bananas and total number of peanuts. So now the input part is over, we can close this object. Here you can see all inputs must be positive. If any of the input is not positive, display invalid input. So the inputs can be positive, negative or 0. We are given all inputs must be positive. So if any of the input is either negative or 0, in that case we need to display invalid input. We need to check this condition first and then we'll start. So first condition we will write here is if any of them is negative. So if n is less than or equal to 0, or b is less than equal to 0, or p is less than equal to 0, or I is less than equal to 0, or j is less than equal to 0. So in all these cases I'll write invalid input. So we'll print system dot out dot print invalid input. Now in this case I do not want my code to execute further. So either I can write return statement here, or I'll put all the remaining things in else or else if. So here I will use else block. You can also write return statement inside the if, you need not use else in that case. Before evaluating further, we first need to write this condition that the input is invalid. Why do we need to check this first? Because I am using the formula I by B for calculating the number of monkeys who have eaten bananas, and J by P for calculating the number of monkeys who are eating peanuts. If B or P is 0, I will get divide by 0 here, which will generate a runtime error. So I need to check this first before dividing. First I'll need to calculate the number of monkeys who have eaten the bananas and the number of monkeys who have eaten the peanuts. I'll take another variable for that. So int m is equals to I divided by B plus J divided by P. Now I need to check if any of the banana or peanuts are remaining. So how do we calculate the remainder? We use modulo sign. So if I mod B is greater than 0, or J mod P is greater than 0. So this represents if any of the bananas or peanuts are left, I need to add 1 to the number of monkeys who have eaten the food. So in this case, I will do m plus plus. Now in the variable m, I have stored all the monkeys who could get food. So how will I calculate the remaining monkeys? Total we had n monkeys and m monkeys have eaten. So I'll calculate the remaining monkeys as, so let's take another variable for that. So let's take hungry monkeys is equals to n minus m. There is a possibility when we have less total number of monkeys, but food is available for more monkeys. So we are calculating the hungry monkeys as n Total number of monkeys minus the monkeys who have eaten. So if we have food for more number of monkeys, in that case m will be greater than n. So hungry monkeys will be negative. But we cannot have hungry monkeys as negative. So if food is available for more number of monkeys, then there will be no hungry monkey. So in this case, I need to display 0 as output. So I will check if hungry monkeys are negative. So if HM is less than 0, in this case I will display system.out.print 0, else I will display hungry monkeys as output. System.out.print HM. Let's try to run this code now. So the test cases have passed. Let's submit it. All the test cases have been cleared. Moving on to the next question. The next question is placement season. The problem statement is Amity College wants to recognize the department which has succeeded in getting the maximum number of students placed for this academic year. The departments that have participated in the recruitment drive are CSC, EC and Mechanical. Given the number of students who got placed in CSC, EC and Mechanical department, help the college find the department which got the maximum number of placements. Note, if any input is negative, the output should be input is invalid. If all departments have equal number of placements, the output should be none of the department has got the highest placement. So in the input format, we'll have 3 integers which will represent number of students placed from CSC, EC and Mechanical respectively. We have no constraints and the output should be a single string. Let's see the first test case. We have 30, 40 and 50. So 30 students are placed from CSC branch, 40 from EC branch and 50 from Mechanical branch. So the output should be maximum students placed from Mechanical department. In the next test case, we have input as 30, 60 and 60. So for EC and Mechanical, the number of students placed are same. So we will write maximum students placed from EC and Mechanical department. Let us see the various cases possible here. So here we can have a single department as maximum, CSC, EC or Mechanical. Or we could have a combination of 2 departments like CSC and EC, CSC and Mechanical, EC and Mechanical. And the last case could be all of them have same placements, CSC, EC and Mechanical. Now let's see the conditions in each of these. So what will be the condition when CSC have maximum placements? So the placements in CSC should be more than ECE and CSC should be more than Mechanical. So if CSC is more than EC and CSC is more than Mechanical, that means CSC has the highest number of placements. Similarly for EC, we can check if EC placements are more than CSC and EC placements are more than Mechanical, then EC has the highest number of placements. Similarly in Mechanical case, we can check Mechanical more than CSC and Mechanical more than EC. Now let's see the next case when we have CSC and EC as equal and they have more number of placements. So first condition could be CSC equal to EC and this number should be more than the Mechanical. Because if this number is less than Mechanical, even though they are equal, this condition will be true and Mechanical will have the highest number of placements. So we need to see CSC is greater than Mechanical also. Similarly, if CSC and Mechanical have equal number of placements and the maximum placements, they should be equal and the number of placements should be more than EC and CSC more than EC. In the next case where EC and Mechanical have highest number of placements, the first condition is they should have equal placements and the placements should be more than CSC. EC greater than CSC. In the last case, when all of them have equal number of placements, I need to see CSC equal to ECE and CSC equal to mechanical. Here we have covered all the 7 cases that are possible. One more case is there if any of the input is negative. So if CSC is less than 0 or EC is less than 0 or mechanical is less than 0. In this case, I need to display invalid input. I need to check this condition first and then start with all of these. Why do I need to check this first? Let's see. So suppose I have an input as -1, -2 and -3. If I do not check this condition first and directly jump on to checking these, in this case -1 is more than -2 and more than -3. So I will directly get CSC has maximum number of placements. So first we need to check for invalid input. If the input is valid, only then we will check these conditions. So let's code this question now. Here also util package is already imported. So we will start by making the object of scanner class. Scanner SC is equals to new scanner system.in. Now I will take 3 inputs, int CSC, ECE and mechanical. So CSC is equals to sc.nextInt. Similarly, EC is also equals to sc.nextInt and mechanical is also equal to sc.nextInt. So I'll just copy paste the same line. EC is equals to and mechanical. Now I'll close the scanner class object. The first condition I will check is for invalid input. So if CSC is less than 0 or EC is less than 0 or mechanical is less than 0, in this case I will display input is invalid. System.out.print input is invalid. Now I will check the next condition using else if. So else if CSC is maximum, so in that case CSC is greater than EC and CSC is greater than mechanical. So here I will print system.out.print. Here I will print maximum students placed from CSC department. So I could directly copy this whole else if statement 2 more times. So in next case I will have to check if EC is more than CSC and EC is more than mechanical. In this case maximum students are placed from EC department. In the last case I will write if mechanical is greater than EC and mechanical is greater than CSC. In this case I will write maximum students placed from mechanical department. Now moving on to the conditions when 2 of them are equal. So in this case if CSC equal to ECE and CSC is greater than mechanical, so here I will have CSC and EC department. The next case could be CSC and mechanical department also. So CSC is equal to mechanical and mechanical is more than EC. Here maximum students will be placed from CSC and mechanical department. So last we could have EC equal to mechanical and mechanical more than CSC. In this case, maximum students are placed from EC and mechanical department. So in the next case, we could have all of them as equal placements, CSE equal to EC and CSE equal to mechanical. So in this case, we need to print none of the department has got the highest placements. So I'll just copy it from here and paste it. Let's try to run this code. The sample test cases have passed. Now let us try to submit this. All the test cases have passed. Moving on to the next question, that is time for a movie. So let's see the problem statement. The problem statement is, in a theatre, there is a discount scheme announced where one gets a 10% discount on the total cost of tickets when there is a bulk booking of more than 20 tickets, and a discount of 2% on the total cost of tickets if a special coupon card is submitted. Develop a program to find the total cost as per the scheme. The cost of one K class ticket is 75 rupees and one Q class is rupees 150. Refreshments can also be opted for by paying an additional rupees 50 per member. Hint, a minimum of 5 and a maximum of 40 tickets have to be booked at a time, else display minimum of 5 and maximum of 40 tickets have to be booked. If class other than K or Q is given, output should be invalid input. The ticket cost should be printed up to 2 decimal places. Here we have 4 lines as input. The first line represents the number of tickets. The second line represents a character for refreshments. If it is Y, that means we have opted for refreshments. If it is N, that means we have not opted for refreshments. The next line has a character for coupon code. It could either be Y or N. Y represents the coupon code is submitted and N represents coupon code is not submitted. In the last line, I have a single character for class. It could either be K or Q. And in the output, I need to display a single number in double. So for the first test case, there are 35 tickets. The refreshment is opted. There is no coupon code submitted and Q class is there. For that, we calculated the price. We had 35 tickets. So cost of Q class 35 tickets is calculated as 5250. Now this number of tickets are more than 20. So we are offering a bulk discount of 10%. Refreshment cost is added as 50 into number of tickets. So this is the refreshment cost. Total cost will be the cost minus the discount plus the refreshment cost. So in the next test case also, we have 14 number of tickets. Refreshment is opted. Coupon code is submitted and ticket is for K class. Here we calculated the cost of 14 K class tickets. The number of tickets are not more than 20, so no bulk discount is offered. Because of the coupon code, 2% discount is given. Because of the refreshment cost is added. So to the total cost, we are adding the refreshment cost and subtracting the discount. So we get the total cost. And we'll display that up to 2 decimal places in the output. Now let us try to code this. In this question also, util package is already imported. We will directly start by making object of scanner class. So scanner SC is equals to new scanner system.in. Now we will take 4 inputs. The first input is an integer n representing the total number of tickets. So n is equals to sc.nextInt. The next input is a character representing refreshments opted or not. So character refreshment is equals to, how do we take character input? We first take a string input and then extract the 0th character from it. For that we use sc.next.char@0. Next we have to take 2 more character inputs representing coupon code and class. So next input is stored in a variable coupon and the last input is stored in a variable class. So let's say CL. Now I need to check for the corner cases. The first corner case is a minimum of 5 and a maximum of 40 tickets have to be booked. So if n is less than 5 or n is greater than 40, I need to display this error system.out.print, and in the print part I should write minimum of 5 and maximum of 40 tickets have to be booked. The next case is if class is not K or Q. So if class is other than K or Q, I'll write that in else if part. So the class variable is stored in CL. So if CL is not equal to K and CL is not equal to Q also, in this case I need to display invalid input. So I will write system.out.print invalid input. Now in the else block we will enter only if all the conditions are correct and we need to calculate the final price in that case. So we will take a double variable price and initialize it to 0. How do we calculate the total price first? First we will see if the class is K, then cost per ticket is 75, and if the class is Q, cost per ticket is 150. So cost will be number of tickets into cost per ticket. So if class is equal to K, then this price is equal to n multiplied by 75, else this price will be equal to n multiplied by 150. Next we will check if any bulk discount has to be given or not. How do we check for bulk discount? If the total number of tickets booked are more than 20, in this case we will give a bulk discount of 10%. So I'll write a condition if n is greater than 20. In this case 10% discount will be given. So the new price will be equal to the original price minus 10% of the price. So 10% is price multiplied by 10 divided by 100. If this condition n greater than 20 is not true, we do not need to change the price. Next we will see if further discount has to be given because of the coupon code or not. So if coupon has been submitted, so if coupon is equal to Y, then there will be a further discount of 2%. So the new price will be equal to the original price minus 2% of the price. So price into 2 divided by 100. So after all the discounts are over, we can opt for refreshment. So if refreshment is opted for, we will add the refreshment cost in it. So if refreshment is equals to Y, then we will add the cost of refreshment here. So what will be the cost of refreshment? So per person the cost of refreshment is 50 rupees. So if there are n members, the cost will be 50 into n. So the price will be equal to the discounted price plus 50 into n. After this the total price has been calculated and we can display it up to 2 decimal places. So I'll write here system.out.format. First we will give the format specifier. For printing up to 2 decimal places I will write %.2f, and after the comma we will write the variable name. So the variable name here is price. Now let us try to run this. So the sample test cases have passed. Now let us try to submit this code. All the test cases have passed. So in this question there was one tricky thing. We cannot add refreshment cost before the coupon code discount. If I add refreshment cost first and then give the discount, that means the discount is applied on the refreshments also. But in the question we are given that if there is a bulk discount, we will give that discount first. Next, if the coupon code is submitted, we will give 2% more discount on the ticket price. And at last, we can add the refreshment cost if we are opting for the refreshments. Next thing in this question is, instead of giving 10% discount and then a 2% discount, we cannot directly give a 12% discount, because giving a successive discount of 10 and 2% is not equal to giving a 12% discount. So first we have to give a 10% discount, and then on the discounted price we will again give a 2% discount. So moving on to the next question now. The last question for this lab is appraisals. The problem statement is XYZ Technologies is in the process of incrementing the salary of its employees. This increment is done based on their salary and their performance appraisal rating. If the appraisal rating is greater than 1 and less than equal to 3, the increment is 10% of the salary. If the appraisal rating is greater than 3 and less than equal to 4, the increment is 25% of the salary. If the appraisal rating is greater than 4 and less than or equal to 5, the increment is 30% of the salary. So we have three conditions in this case. The first case is greater than 1 and less than equal to 3. In this case, we are giving a 10% increment. Next, we have greater than 3 appraisal rating and less than or equal to 4. In this case, we are giving 25% increment. And in the last case, if the rating is greater than 4 and less than equal to 5, we are giving a 30% increment. Help them to do this by writing a program that displays the final salary up to 2 decimal places. Note, if either the salary is 0 or negative, or if the appraisal rating is not in the range 1 excluding to 5 inclusive, then the output should be invalid input. Now we have 3 cases for invalid input. First one is if the salary is negative or 0. So that means salary is either negative or equal to 0. So that means salary is less than equal to 0. Next case we have if the appraisal rating is not in the range 1 excluding 1, we have the range greater than 1 and less than equal to 5. So if this range is not there, so if my appraisal rating is either less than or equal to 1 or it is greater than 5. So 5 is included in the range, or if it is greater than 5, if the appraisal rating is less than equal to 1 or it is greater than 5, in this case also our input is invalid. So let's see the input format. There are 2 lines. First line contains a double value representing the original salary. In the next line I have the appraisal rating. The output should be a double value which represents the final salary, or it should be a string that is an invalid input. Let's see the first sample input. We have the salary as 8,000 and the rating as 3. So if the rating is 3, we will give a 10% increment. 10% increment is given and the final salary is displayed as output. In the next case, we have the salary as 7,500 and the rating as 4.5. So this falls in this range. So 30% increment has to be given. So we have given the 30% increment and displayed the final salary as output. Now let us try to code this. So first, for taking input, we need a scanner class object. For that, I need to import the util package. We will write import java.util.start. Next, we will make object of scanner class using scanner sc is equals to new scanner system.in. Now we will take 2 double variables to store salary and rating. So first variable will be double salary is equals to sc.next double, and the next variable will be double rating. It will be equal to sc.next double. Now we have taken the input, so we can close this object. So using sc.close. Now first we will check for invalid cases. So the case is if salary is less than or equal to 0, or the rating is less than or equal to 1, or the rating is greater than 5. In this case, I will display invalid input system.out.print invalid input. Else I will need to calculate the final salary. So if the rating is greater than 1 and the rating is less than equal to 3, in this case the salary will be equal to the original salary plus 10% of the salary. So I will write salary plus is equals to 10% of the salary. So salary into 10 divided by 100. Else if the rating is greater than 3 and the rating is less than equal to 4, in this case the increment will be 25%. So I will write salary plus is equals to 25% of the salary. So salary into 25 divided by 100. Next I am writing the else case. In the else case I will only encounter the case when salary is greater than 4 and less than equal to 5. Because if salary is greater than 5, the control will reach the invalid input line. So in this case I will have to increment the salary by 30%. So I will write salary plus is equals to salary into 30%. I need to display the salary as output up to 2 decimal places. For that I will write system.out.printf. Format specifier is %.2f and the variable name is salary. So I will write salary here. Let us try to run this. The sample test cases have passed. Let us try to submit this now. All the test cases have passed. So with this, our 5th lab is complete. See you in the next lecture.